and today we are reacting to The Walking Dead, Dead City. Who People are a resource. I'm really excited to watch this episode, and I didn't see any spoilers, but I saw pictures on Twitter, and I gotta stay away from Twitter on Sundays because I don't watch them on Sundays. I watch them on Monday, the day after, because I don't like recording super late, and usually the show starts at 9 and it could run from like 9 to like 10:30 because of commercials and stuff like that. So I usually watch it the day after so then I can watch it on DVR and skip recording and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and watch People Are a Resource. This season has been really good so far, and we're halfway there because there's only 6 episodes for the first season, and this deserves a second season. This is not a one and done. Hope this gets renewed. They should have had like a 3-season contract at the beginning. Oh well, I don't know how that works, but let's go ahead and watch People Are Resource full reaction on Patreon. Here's Jenny. Is she looking for Negan? Like I think maybe she just wants to. Oh, this is a flashback. Look at Negan with his cowboy outfit.
Scratch that. You gotta talk. You need help? How am I supposed to know if you ain't yelling for it? All I have been doing for months is trying to find a safe place for you. And you have been sticking to me like goddamn crazy glue. I turned my back for a half a second, and that's when you decide to skedaddle? Can you at least tell me what the hell you're doing out here?
People say that
you lost your dino.
What? People say they don't like the new cinematic Walking Dead. They like the old grainy texture better, but I think I like this a whole lot. I did like the old texture for the first show, the old grainy texture. But this show is really good with the film, like the cinematics and the quality. And the colors all pop. I didn't even pay attention to what I thought it was a lunchbox. That's how she gets to New York. Wow. Okay. I wish she would talk though. I don't really know much about this character. I guess it's part of the appeal, I guess. They're trying to kill that deer. How is there one deer? How is there a deer there? They're gonna stab it? They're selling stuff?
What do you got there?
Oh, never mind.
Beeswax. I hear that's good for cuts. Can I bum a little bit? No.
Wow.
Leaf is safe until around 30th. Then we'll loop around.
It might as well be a map of the moon or Yonkers.
The first few weeks were the worst. I mean, it spread so fast. Through the subways, the buildings, bodies coming up from the ground, falling from the sky.
I could.
We kept waiting for the army to show up.
I can guess.
Shit. Anybody. And when they finally got here, we were dumb enough to think that they'd come to save us. Only one of us ever got out alive.
What?
And that wasn't anything but luck. I'm gonna go check the alley. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it's all right. It's tougher than
I love how she's apologetic to Negan.
Tough as shit.
That was kind of cool. But Croak kills Herschel, Reed, and Negan. That's a kill. Herschel takes. The Croak takes Herschel, and then Negan kills Glenn. Maggie cannot get a break. I don't expect them to take over the Croat this season. I don't know. I don't expect I expect the Croat to stay. Whatever his name is, Croat. I expect him to stay.
I want to get to the Croat. Just gotta get through that. They're bringing fleshies in from all over the city.
Till they got turned into fleshies too.
Seal it up nice and tight.
I remember we saw a Marshall last
one of your
episode.
people
Got taken by him.
Look, I'm just extrapolating here, but if someone broke out of Alcatraz,
Then there's a way back in. Who escaped?
Esther.
Tommaso, just tell us how you got out.
It's the old lady.
That's all we need to know.
Or we could show them.
No.
12, 15 years ago, there was a fella down south. Showed up out of nowhere, a lot like this guy. Everybody flocked to him because he knew what they needed, what they wanted. Protection.
Okay. He's talking about himself. He said 12 to 15. So they're making a very what 12 to 15 years ago? I don't know what I can't process how long it's been. Cuz there was that 6-year time jump. I'd say there was about 2 years. I'd say there was about 2 years from season 9 to season 11. I'd say that took like 2 years place or even 1.5. No, 2 years cuz they had that time jump at the end. So I'll say season 9 to season 11 took 2 years to make, so that's 2, that's 6, 7, 8. It's 8 years. So then, what is this? This is like 3. This has to be like 2 to 6 years in the future. This has to be 2 to 6 years after the finale of season 11 of The Walking Dead. This has to be at least 2 to 5 or 2 to 6 or 3 to 6 years after. Cause even Herschel is way bigger too. I don't know. Let's go.
Sanctuary.
And he's talking about
badass
himself.
Fortress, formed an army out of psychopaths, and he forced people to join.
I guess you gotta be. Look at all of them. Wait, are those? Yeah, those are walkers. I guess you gotta be strong to like take control of New York in the apocalypse. You gotta be like a certain type of crazy. The Crow is in charge of New York right now. What if they were a part of those people? Cause look at his gun. What if Tomas? What's his name? Tommaso? Tommaso's what? Okay, he's dead. I thought that was the marshal. What if Tommaso and his group? I think that's the name. Were part of these people at one point. Because they had the same nail guns, or they had the same guns that kind of shoot out.
But let's just say there was no more food or medicine. When I was a kid, my nono used to talk about working on the crew that rebuilt Penn Station.
Are these people good? Because Maggie and he can look at each other.
He knew the spots where they left the framework kind of behind the walls. Close.
Wouldn't bank on those cells being full. After your disappearing act, he would have moved folks offsite.
How do you know?
It's what he would have done. He and the Croat know each other. They go back. Way back. He knows how he thinks.
Oh. Maggie, you better back him up more.
Huh. So they buddies then.
Were. Took a shot at him and blew his ear off.
There we go.
He can bait him. Lure him out of the arena.
You don't think he's gonna want payback? Eye for an eye, dick for an ear.
And what if you're wrong? What if it doesn't work?
It will work.
Y'all gonna get us killed. And for what?
For my son. So that I can get my son.
Your son is already dead. I think you know that.
He talks
All
too
right,
much.
you know what? It's a long day. Let's take 5.
You know, I'd love to listen to Christmas music on an old record.
Chilly in here, isn't it? Drink, food. You must be hungry. Pastizada.
What if he didn't like it?
The sewers are flooded. As the bodies break down, they produce methane, and because the intermolecular forces are weak,
I thought he said
the
death.
gas can be pressurized into a liquid.
Whoa! Who did that to you?
You inspected the meat.
And he's gonna kill you. What kind of meat?
The meat can host all type of bacteria. And without the treatment that we once had, all potentially deadly.
Is it poison? Is it lead? What? See, so he swallows the key and then you kill him. Why couldn't you just kill him? I mean, why have to swallow the key and everything? His frustration wasn't deniable. I mean, I'd be mad too if someone served me rotten meat. They'd probably try to kill me if they did that. Is that you? I wasn't even paying attention to the pictures. Are those the Greens? Oh, there's the pocket watch. I think that was the Green family, and that was Herschel, and there's Glenn. How'd you get someone to draw that?
Luther, he is wrong. Your plan is gonna work. If you want to talk about it or whatever, contrary to popular belief, I do occasionally know how to shut up.
A popular belief.
I tried to make him hide. By then, I could have said left and he'd go right just to spite me.
What?
And he went and grabbed a shovel and a brick like that was going to do anything. And I told him he was stupid. And he told me to get off his damn back for once.
While they were attacking, I would, no matter how angry someone is, they wouldn't do that.
That was the last thing that we said to each other.
Wow.
When she wasn't home at nightfall, I knew something had gone wrong. So I went looking for her. I found her, and she had been
killed.
She'd been robbed, beaten, and she begged me not to do something stupid. I think about them every single day.
Oh, so you don't know what happened?
To God, they are okay, and maybe I have no right in hoping that. I don't know, Maggie. I mean, what else do we have besides hope?
I thought you knew how to shut up.
Was that a joke? Ha. Oh, I thought she was about to grab. I thought she was about to grab his hand. Oh, wow. Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of zombies there and stuff. Oh no.
We can't keep doing this. I've been looking for this friggin' dinosaur all day.
Her dad probably got her the dinosaur.
I've got to find a better place for you. And you have to speak. But that is not the case anymore. So you got to skip all the coping shit and get straight to the staying alive shit. You hear me? Do you hear me?
Oh.
Maybe the leads are all around us and we just can't see them.
What does that even mean? Leads? Is that one of the Croats people? I'm pretty sure it's a woman. They have to be very strong to carry all that in their bag. Why is it so awkward? So what are we eating? We're eating soup, and was it just soup in different bowls, or is that a prayer? This is all nice and everything, but what? It takes like 30 minutes before you guys can actually eat. Oh. What language is that?
We celebrate our fallen brother. Not more.
What does it get? What? It gets turned into meth or something? What's he doing?
It is our fuel. Because people are a
resource. So it is meth. Would they turn human bodies into meth? I guess the gases that it releases or whatever. That's messed up. It's like the governor all over again. Don't move your head too much. How would one even fight it with it being chained up like that? With the marshal being all chained up, how would one even fight it? You gotta kick him. Really? Are you gonna put that all over yourself? Oh, you have to try and find the key. That's why. Would it still be intact like that? So he said, so he was already planning to kill that guy. What if the meat wasn't raw? You know what he could have done was rubbed it all over himself. He's doing that all like. I don't know how realistic his high is. I don't know how fast it kicks in and how blurry you see, but he's doing all this with a high. You better not be trying to flirt with her.
Right? We gotta say, I'm shitting more bricks than what's left in the city right now. I don't know how you do it. Keep it together with your kid and all.
Tommaso. Look who's here.
Oh, that's his. That was a guy, I think. No, wait.
Inwood?
Oh,
Nah, it's a woman. I knew it was a
Round
woman.
up anything good?
Always good. I know a little girl who likes stuff like that, that's all.
How'd she know?
take it.
So that's their scavenger, I guess.
That was the best show this place has seen in years.
Wow.
My wife, Mia, and my daughters, Nika and Anna, and my son, Philip, had become a meal for another starving family. How to protect the things that matter. Which makes me wonder what it is you are protecting in that boot.
What? What does that mean?
I have been trying so damn hard, but it's too much for me. I'm too weak, and I can't do it by myself.
Did he kill himself before the outbreak? His body should have decomposed by now, shouldn't it?
Help me, please. Come find me.
We came to bring a wanted man home.
Who is worth following here?
His name is Negan.
Yep, you don't have the element of surprise anymore. He knows. Why is Negan wanted in the apocalypse? Oh, there's Oppenheimer. Are they in like a restaurant?
How dang, for a big guy, you are quiet. I just, seeing if there's any weapons I could pick up for tomorrow.
He's planning on trying to kill you.
Look, I know you're not the president of my fan club. I guess. But all you need to know is that we are on the same side and this plan is gonna work.
The two of you are leaving here. Says if you have any information on this man, notify any office of the New Babylon Marshals.
How would they
Do not
notify?
approach unless armed.
Where'd you get that?
I got it from you. Must be proud of yourself to keep it on you. Antisocial, prone to extreme violence.
Antisocial.
Above average intelligence and charisma.
I ain't going anywhere.
Respectfully, people are depending on me as well.
Like who?
So, you know.
Come on, Negan. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't do anything.
Okay.
There we go. Do it. Do it. Oh, come on. There's no way. He's not even that big compared to you. Oh. I hate. Oh. He just killed himself. Negan didn't even have to do anything. That grater was worse than the stab or whatever that is. Oh, this was your skin being scraped off. And now you're just gonna play with it. Oh, he's gonna push it. Negan! You're Savage Negan, sure, but I didn't think you were gonna kill him. What are you doing? You gonna burn it? That's because she knows that Jenny might be dead and Negan won't want to do this for her. She's right there.
You didn't by chance check your bag before we left this morning, did you? All right, hold on to it for me.
It looked white.
Good. All right. Here's the thing, Jenny. I want you to listen, okay? That was the whistle that my wife Lucille used. All right, she was sick and couldn't get out of bed. And she would do that whistle, and it didn't matter what I was doing or where I was, I came running. Can you do that? That was amazing. You do that and I'm not around, I will be there.
Hang me, oh, hang me. I'll be
But maybe that
It only matters what they do.
that does signify that he probably did do the savior whistle because of Lucille. That's where he got the whistling from. Oh, come on, come on, come on! Don't let her do it. Show yourself. Oh, we don't get to know what she does. All right, there we go. There we go. That is the end of this episode of The Walking Dead: Dead City. Season 1, episode 3, People Are a Resource. It was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot, but I didn't like it as much as the first and second episode. The second episode was really good. Like, the last episode was amazing. This episode was good. I don't know. I didn't really... I mean... I can't really say that, can I? I mean, I can, but... It's barely... Like, this episode is barely worse than the last episode. Like, they're both really good episodes. It's just I prefer the last episode better. I think this one was a little too slow. For my liking, at least. But we did get to know some important stuff. And actually, not that it was too slow. I feel like it was a little slow, but not a lot. I wish more happened. Like, I wish it was longer so that more stuff happened. Because not a lot happened. We just had Maggie and crew going from point A to point B for half the episode. And then the flashbacks were interesting too. I can't say I really enjoyed the flashbacks because I don't really care much about this Jenny girl. I don't know who she is. I don't care much about her. So until I could care about her, then I don't really care much about until I care about her. I don't care about her. So yeah, I like the Negan stuff. Yeah, and it was sweet seeing them. Negan would have been a great dad, but he was just not a good human being either. In the comic books, I think Negan like completely cheated on his wife, and when he broke up with his cheater, like his mistress or whatever, his like affair, not his wife, Lucille. When he broke up with the other girl, Lucille was like, "Why would you pick the sick one?" In the comic books, but in the TV show, it's implied that he's cheating, and Lucille finds out, and Lucille actually gets a gun and is about to kill him. But it doesn't, and the end of the world happens, and we get to find out that that Lucille used to whistle to get Negan's attention, and even though the whistle isn't the exact same, maybe that's where he got the savior whistle from a whistle, Maybe that's why he added the savior whistle, and yeah, I enjoy time skip Negan in the TV show way better than time skip Negan in the comics. I can't say I think I like comic book Negan like prime Negan when he was leader of the Saviors. I think I like that version of Negan better in the comic books, but I didn't like him much. Like I did like him, but the TV show does a way better job at handling him. Um, After the time jump, like when Rick left, the TV show really made him shine, and now they're even adding more stuff. And that episode, Here's Negan, it was just amazing. I really enjoyed Here's Negan. It was probably the best out of the whole bonus episode. I think season 10 had like 6 bonus episodes because of COVID, right? Did like 6 bonus episodes. I think the best bonus episode was the first one with Maggie, and then the last one with Negan. And yeah, just when Negan came on this, I always loved Maggie. I remember watching it for the first time, watching this farm girl just trying to have sex with this guy, Glenn, and watching it for the first time, I didn't you don't really notice, but you don't realize how important their relationship's gonna be. And then Negan, I was so scared of Negan, like oh, I was so scared of him. Throughout season 6, throughout most of season 6, we were being rounded up by Negan. We keep thinking this is Negan, this is Negan's group, this is Negan. And we meet Jesus and a whole new world starts up and say, if you kill Negan, we'll trade with you. And we think we did it. We think we killed Negan. We think we shot everybody in Negan's outpost. Little do we know in season 6, when the roads were all blocked up and Negan came out, I was so terrified. And that had to be like my first time watching, that was my favorite episode. But rewatching it, it's not just because but like watching it for the first time, that was my favorite episode. But I think like rewatching it, like I think my favorite episode is either the first episode, and then probably this like just all of season 1. Like I'm thinking about rewatching season 1. Like I'm not even done with my like my 5th rewatch. I'm on season 7 on my 5th rewatch, but I'm thinking about just watching season 1 and that's it, just season 1, just because how good it was. But I think all of season 1, I'll say all the episodes are good. I'll say uh what episode was it that I didn't like too much? It was with um the first like gang they encountered. It was Vatos. I didn't like Vatos that much. But all the other episodes were good. I don't think I liked. Yeah, I don't think I liked 3 and 4 though, because I don't know. I don't know. I can't really say that because I love them. I love the first season, but yeah. And I think around season 7, when was it yeah, it had to be it had to be season 7. Yeah, it was season 7. Where all the communities were having the big battle, and Shiva comes in and saves Carl. And I'd say that. And I think what other episode I don't know. There was like, I think honestly, The Calm Before is one of my favorite episodes too. That was a really good episode. Like from the new Walking Dead, that was a really good episode. The Calm Before for season 9. And I like season 10. I like season 10 a little. I like season 10. Season 10 was better than 11. 11 was good. 11 was good in its own way. I see season 11 as a complete different show. Like it's still good. It still has Walking Dead aspects to it, but I see it as a complete different show. And I looked online and someone made a great point. Sorry if I'm rambling. I just because this is the only show where I can talk about The Walking Dead without it seeming random. So I know I'm not talking about the show itself, but I'm still talking about the franchise. Someone said online that The Walking Dead is split into 3 different like arcs, like 3 different parts. So part 1 is the apocalypse, like the fresh apocalypse, and that's season 1 to season 5. That's like the beginning era, the trying to look for a house, that's the surviving era. And then season 6 to season 9, to season 9. I forget how it went. I think season 6 to season 9 before Rick left. That was the Alexandria era, and season 7 to season, I forget how they did it, but it was three different eras, and my favorite era was the season 1 to season 5, because when Alexandria came, yes, Alexandria was a great thing in the comics because Robert Kirkman actually wrote it well. In the show, I think when Alexandria came, that's when, I think it's coincidence, but when Alexandria came was when just the show started falling apart, just because, and I don't think it was because of Alexandria. Yeah, the show lost its charm about finding a home, getting the home taken away from them, being on the road for a couple of days, finding a home. But people didn't like that, so, and Alexandria was in the comics, but as soon as Alexandria came, they complained about that too. But anyway, I think just the fact that when Alexandria came, some stuff behind the scenes changed, possibly. I think because, you know, forget his name, the old showrunner for season 4 to season 9 or season 8 killed off Carl, and they didn't write the Whisper arc correctly. After reading the comic books, like I completely finished the comic books after reading them, I can dissect my favorite, probably my favorite show on TV. I can dissect what's wrong about it just because, you know, when you're a fan of something, you can dissect it. But, and you can see what's wrong with it. But my favorite show, probably, I can admit that they didn't do stuff correctly. And they shouldn't have, like, the whole, let's just say comic books don't have seasons, but to make this easier, let's say basically season, let's just say season 6 to season 11 of the TV show is way better than the comic book. It's way better because, you know, comic book characters don't have obligations to do. You know, they're not real people. It's just up to the artist and writer. So people didn't have to leave. People didn't have to come, you know. So also, yeah. So I'm rewatching right now. I don't know when I don't know when I'm gonna go back. I'm on season 7, episode 3. I don't know when I'll go back to rewatching this show. Maybe when this show ends, like the season ends. But honestly, I don't know if I could rewatch season 7 and 8 again, just because of how many times I rewatched it. But also I don't want to. I do want to like I've never rewatched season 10 and 11, so I do really want to rewatch those too. But anyway, that's gonna be the end of the video. Sorry it dragged out super long. I didn't intend it to drag out this long. I just, you know, I don't have any other chances to talk about The Walking Dead and my favorite show because my other reactions, you know, my other reactions aren't about The Walking Dead, so I can't really talk about it then. It wouldn't make sense. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be this video. I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.